will be breathing this air and drinking this water. It's not just about money and us today. It's about our world. You have a Garden of Eden here. It can be lost or it can be maintained. Communities typically have not been involved in the process, and so there is often a disconnect between the business leadership of the community and the real community. What if the entire community came together, all the processes, the academic community, the business community, and civil society, and were able to provide a visioning for what they would like their community to end up with? We know that if you write your own personal goals at the beginning of each year, you will most likely achieve all those goals within 3 months. Because if you write it down, you'll do it. So in the community visioning process, what we have learned is that if you write down and get a collaboration with your community with a 15-year written plan, your community will more than likely complete that 15-year plan in 5 years or less. Because just like you writing your goals down, if the community writes its goals down, things will begin to happen. People will see what piece of this pie they can contribute. Community leadership program. In Rio, we met the mayor of Curitiba, Brazil, and he explained how much money they were spending on collecting garbage. And he decided that it was important to teach the people to recycle. Curitiba is one of the best planned cities in the world, and it's a place where city planners go to study how to plan a city. Well, I visited there in 2000. The mayor decided that he would first start with the school children. And he implemented a program in the schools for the children to learn to recycle. So, of course, does any of you have children? Anybody here? Do you understand that children sometimes brainwash parents? Any of you had the experience of being brainwashed by your children? Well, so he sort of manipulated people by sending their children home to teach them about recycling. Then he offered a carrot. Do you know how much it costs to have all the people collecting waste and garbage in a community? It's a large budget item. So he decided that he would allocate a cost savings to the people by allowing them to take all their recycled goods and to be paid at the recycling centers for dropping off their goods. You know, some people will do this, and other people won't. But it also creates a paying job for any people who want to pick up other people's trash. So it's just an example of leadership and how communities can get involved in the cross-cultural visioning and implementing new ideas. Today, you almost can't do anything without being transparent. It's not that you really want to be transparent. You have to be transparent. There's almost nothing we can do without somebody seeing what we're doing. So part of what we want to do in direct investment is to match that corporate culture with the skill sets that we have in the community. We can't pretend we have things we don't have. Either we have it or we don't. So we are strongest when we match